Hey Amanda, this is Paul Heck. I'm just going to give you the quick video that I usually send to everyone that shows them exactly what I do, just so you'll know what's going on, what your competition's doing, and how we're going to beat them. So I've got your Facebook page pulled up here since you don't have a website. We'll take the logo off of here if that's what you want to use. But just want to show you what's going on with some of the search volumes so you'll understand just some of the things that we do. So as I've said before in the BNI group, I'm looking for the website content to be keyword rich. I'm looking for citations. This is all the directories that your business is listed on. And then the backlinking is all of the websites that refer to your website that in Google's eyes gives you strength, because we're trying to build you as the authority in our area for cleaning solutions. And this is how that works. All three of those things work together. So if I look at just cleaning services, Fayetteville AR, that's a pretty high search term right now. And what we're looking at is this GMB section here, your Google My Business. Your citations is what helps you populate into this area. But then I'm also looking at who shows up in organic in the top position. So Molly Maid is showing up #1. Of course, you got some home advisors. There's Maid Pro #2. You're going to have Yelp and Care. There's some different ones, Angie's List. And then the third person down here is Two Maids Bentonville. So those are the people that we are trying to beat. And I'm just looking at their websites real quick. Before I get to that, this is your Google My Business page that we'll create for you. And so we will also optimize this to be keyword rich. We want to add, I looked in here at Molly Maid and saw how many photos they had, counted those up. There's like 21 photos on their site. So we want to get this optimized for you as well to beat them. These photos will be keyword tagged. That's also going to help you. And then we're going to write a nice little business description for you that shows up here that has some keywords in it, so that you get found more than these guys. So if I look at their website, it's pretty nice design as far as the design of it. There's not a whole lot of content on it. This is something that we want to beat. They've got some testimonials here. They've got just some things on their warranty that they provide. And we're just going to add a whole lot more content on your site and show those keywords into the, like right there, they have Rogers house cleaning, but did they look at the keywords and figure out if that's the best thing for you? From what I'm finding, there's better keywords to target. So we can add some of these things, about your services. I'll probably add this on your homepage. You'll have an about us. You'll have any of these other pages we can always add. I think right now we keep your website a little bit simpler. And if you want to add those in the future, we can. But just trying to keep your costs down on the front end and get your website really working hard for you, we can always add to that over time. So if you look at Maid Pro, their website, a little bit different, a little more kind of commercial looking. They don't have, a ton of content either. They've got some, coupons here that might be something that you want to do. They kind of have a little checklist and such. So any of these things that you're looking to do or add to your page, we can discuss that and just figure out what you want on there. But really what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to add this content and make this content keyword rich. I'm also going to look at this image, the images that we put on your site. If I look at the image here that they have, you can see that it's just called Woman Salute. That does you no good in your SEO side of things. So I'm going to name that image like that, Cleaning Services Fayetteville AR Woman Saluting, or something like that. If it's going to have a keyword in there, that's how we beat these guys. And then the third one that I've found is Two Maids. There's kind of a little bit more family friendly looking. They've got some reviews here that this is a franchise. So they're going to add these things. It's going to maybe look a little bit better for some people, but again, we're trying to get found first and have people click on you first before they ever get to look at these guys. So what to expect, they just have some different things, but we'll have something like this where we have areas that you serve on there, just so we'll start to pick up some keyword search for those areas as well. But what I do is I go in and look for the high volume for Cleaning Services, Fayetteville AR. I look at what your competitors' sites are doing, how strong they are. this is a decent site. Of course, this is Molly Made, so this is a national site. That's why this DR is so high. But if you look at their Northwest Arkansas page, and this is what we're trying to beat right here, it's not very strong. They have 52 backlinks, 44 keywords being found for, and 18 referring domains. If I look at the keywords, this is where you can start to see, okay, there's 100 searches a month at a very low keyword difficulty. So we can overtake this in probably the first 3 months of getting our SEO right. We're going to take over for that position there. We're going to take over maid service Fayetteville AR. We're going to take over house cleaning services Fayetteville AR. All of these different keywords, I added up all of the volume and looked at what's relevant for us. These guys have these keywords on their website. They just don't have the strength and the backlinks pointing to it. That's why they're not, that's why they're beatable. And I see that when I look into their site and I can drill into their backlinks. So before I get there, I'm going to show you Made Pro. Again, national site. It's going to have a higher DR, not beatable or not unbeatable on the UR side. We can outrank that pretty easily. And 83 backlinks coming to 12 different referring domains and 8 organic keywords. Again, looking at their keywords, they've targeted some of the right keywords. They just don't have the power coming to them that will make them unbeatable. So they're sitting vulnerable right now, both of these guys. And then 2 Maids, they have 111 keywords, but their keywords are just all over the place. They have some of them, but then they've got cleaning maids. Well, this is a national term. That's not going to really help you that much. They're targeting Mary maids. They've got Northwest maids on there. These are terms that are just not going to pick up anything specific to our area, made in the Northwest. So that's probably going to point them to the Pacific Northwest somewhere. Bentonville, Alabama. You can see how there's garage door repair on their site. Janitors and maids. All of these are really low search volume, and it's not worth trying to target those because we're going to try to put our money where the best we get the best bang for your buck at. So when I look at their overall strength, again, they're very beatable. Their backlink structure, they have a few, but they just, if I drill down into it, I look at what their backlinks are to try to figure out like how hard are these companies to beat. And most of these are directory listings. This Neurostar is a directory listing, Top Rated Locals directory listing. This is a Birmingham directory listing, which we won't even need to go get. Most all of these are directory listings down through here. So I look at these and figure out like where's the strength over on this side and what do we need to go beat. So we'll just copy and get the same directory listings as those guys and then add some more on top of that and really just dominate them. Referring domains for Made Pro, again, some of the same things. There's a couple of them on here, like they've got a blog spot here. They've got NW Real Estate. I couldn't find that link. It's not actually pulling up. These are all directory listings. This Super Seahawks is a directory listing. So again, there's only like one on here that we really have to, try to beat with some extra strength. If you look at Molly Made, they've got a couple on here, something on their franchising. This is a one that are just different ones that are, there's that NWA Real Estate again. Most of these are directory listings, like I said, but there's a couple on here that we need to go beat, this guy, this franchising one, just because we're not going to be able to get a listing on that most likely. So that is how we do it on that side. If you look at the citation side of things, so this is all the directories that you're listed on online. So it's only picking up one for you right now, and that looks like a Facebook page. 2 Maids and a Mop has 12. It's actually picking up some cleaners here. So window cleaning, Beyond Limits Cleaning, that's a company that is a competitor. 14. It didn't even pick up Molly Maids and such, but I'll do further research on that when I run this. It may have just been pulling it from your Rogers address, and they may have a Fayetteville address. So I look exactly what your competition is. I try to beat that by 100. So if they're all sitting around 20, we're going to try to target 120 of getting citations listed, because those things kind of can fall off over time, and so we'll need to just monitor that. But we want to try to keep as many directory listings as we can. Just shows you as more of the authority. So that's how the 3 things work. It's website content, 1,500 words minimum on your home page. I base that off of the keywords that we're targeting and where I think that they will work best. I always try to make your home page the strongest page on your site. So we will probably add some additional keywords on there and add additional content on it. I'm not seeing a lot of search volume for actual commercial cleaning as far as like what is actually searched, but we will get that optimized on your website as well. More on a national level to pick up some of those keyword terms so that when somebody does search that here locally, it's usually probably 0 to 10 a month. That's why it doesn't show up well. But so 1,500 keywords minimum. We're going to get the citations right. We're going to add 100 and just dominate your competition on that. And then get stronger backlinks, more backlinks than your competitors that are relevant to what you do, so that in Google's eyes, your site ranks higher and pushes you up in the search rankings. Because from what I'm seeing, going to be pretty easy. Just a few months, and we should be in that #1 position. And then we just got to maintain it over time. So that's how that works on that side. I've got your proposal already built, so we can schedule a time to go over that. But just wanted to get you this video so you could just kind of see exactly what I do and what your competition looks like and such. So